Fact or Crap, Warcraft Edition. For those of you who don't know, Fact or Crap is a board game where you read off facts and try to guess if they are real or not. So this video will follow in the same vein, where I'll read off a fact and then I'll tell you if it is indeed a true fact or not. Now then, shall we get started? There are various modified emotes for when you're on a mount. Fact: try typing in /bow or cheer while mounted to see for yourself. Discipline priests were originally supposed to be a melee spec and play similar to monks in other RPGs. Crap. While this is a widely known fact around the Warcraft community, there is actually no basis for the claim. Priests were never given any kind of melee ability, like ever, but they did get an attack power buff from Inner Fire for quite a while, leading some people to claim that meant priests were supposed to be monks, and everyone just eventually accepted this fact. To add to the confusion, the whole distry was just a mess without any kind of central purpose. But that was true for a lot of specs in vanilla, and doesn't really mean anything. Blizzard had plans for a raid centered around the War of the Ancients, the war that split the world into 4 continents. Fact: in a press event for Cataclysm, Blizzard announced plans for a War of the Ancients raid in the Caverns of Time, but for one reason or another, was never actually done, which is a shame because that war was epic. There was a dungeon, however, that took place during the War of the Ancients, but only really covered one part of the whole war. Over 100 million people have played WoW at some point in their life. Fact: although this number includes trial accounts. There's an overwhelming number of players who play Horde over the lame Alliance faction. Crap, Alliance actually has about 5% more players than Horde. Funny enough, 1% of the WoW population is neutral. Paladins had a whole set of melee skills in beta that were removed at the last second and replaced with a clunky seals mechanic. Fact: up until patch 1.1, Pallies were meant to be a class of melee strikers, and were instead given the seal system that worked a lot like level 100 talent Pallies have called Empowered Seals. There was once a bug where if you took 3 out of 5 of the improved Seal of Righteousness talent, it would mount you on a Kodo. Crap. Kind of. This bug was on a PTR build a little before the Burning Crusade, but it never actually made it to live. The most widely used title in WoW is the easy to obtain Jenkis title. Crap. The actual most used title is The Patient, an even easier to get title you obtain by just doing LFG. Jenkis is the second most popular though. Forge and Undercity looked a lot different in their alpha builds compared to what they looked like when the game went live. Fact: Forge had a second level and was much bigger than its live version, and Undercity had an extra tunnel system of slime where the auctioneers are located today. And that's it for the first game of Fact or Crap. If you got all these right, then pat yourself on the back by liking the video, cough cough. If you know any other interesting facts or common misconceptions that would fit in a video like this, go ahead and leave it in a comment and I might use it in a future video.